Guys, welcome back. It's a Zento Sales Snippet. We're with Dion Mychalyn from Viva Fitness in South Australia, also the founder and owner of Push Training Systems and a bit of an industry guru, sort of man who's been around for many years and presents in different states and really is a go-to person when it comes to personal training. Runs this centre with an iron fist, and today we're talking sales, customer service. Dion's going to pick your brains and ask you some deep and meaningful questions. So first question, mate. If you open a new fitness centre tomorrow, yeah, and if you're looking at the sales process behind the fitness centre, what's one thing that you would say is an absolute must-have when it comes to sales in our industry?
Okay, so opening a business tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think the key is with any business, and certainly with what we do, because we have such a high turnover, and you have to expect having that monthly,
Yep.
that we need to have staff that aren't buying in to the financial gains of being in our industry and just seeing it as a short-term fix. But more importantly, they understand why we do business and the greater impact that has on us in the impact, in the industry, in the area, and also as individuals, the satisfaction that they can get from really helping people live better lives. And ultimately, that's a really big reward. So those that are just here for the day and trying to make some money out of it are not going to be as successful as the people that are actually here to make an impact, make
Yep.
change, and know why they have a Viva Fitness.
Yeah, yeah. And your staff, by and large, are extremely passionate. They certainly follow your values. They certainly sort of buy into the Viva dream and the push concept. If you were looking for a skill, so if you were looking at all the salespeople that you've had working for you over the years, and one or two skills that you say, they are standout skills that I need in someone who is going to be the front person for my sales team, what would they be?
Someone that's got drive to learn and won't become complacent when things are going good. Someone that is a little bit of a perfectionist, I think. Someone that always wants something a little bit more. Once they hit a carrot, they're ready for another one.
Okay.
Determined, committed, these are all great things, but those that are making sales on a daily basis are those that have a very, whether it's a high self-esteem or wish to have a higher self-esteem, they're always trying to grow themselves to take that next level. And because of that, they're successful because on a daily basis they're trying to do a little bit more to make themselves feel good about what they're doing, and obviously are very driven. So it's really coming back to the attitude. If they've got that, sales is easy to teach people when you have a good system and a good belief, as long as that person wants to succeed for the right reasons for themselves and for the business. Yeah,
cool. So, I mean, you're a passionate owner. You're incredibly talented when it comes to sales. I've seen you sell, you know what you're doing. Why then do you get in bullheads like me or external providers to help you or help your staff develop? What's the reason behind it?
Easy question. I can have a great impact on my team, and my aim is to have a great impact on my team, but like anything that can become stale, so doing it on a daily basis or a weekly basis or a monthly basis, if I'm always doing that, then it can be to the point where not here Dion goes again, but it just becomes a little bit stale. By bringing somebody else in, like yourself, who is very passionate about our industry and very experienced and has a lot of knowledge in working with people, you share those same goals, focuses, and you understand where the business is coming from, but then you can put that across to my team so that they hear it from somebody else, and then they all of a sudden light up. Like we just had a training today, and something we discussed, we've done it and we've got it in place, but hearing it from you, it was like, and it was really interesting that they hadn't put the two and two together, but hearing it from you, it got through, so that was a success.
And we hear it a lot. We hear club owners say, I've said the same thing over and over again, but just different, it's come out a different way, same words, different way, and it's hit home. So a lot of our clients, a lot of the guys watching have personal training in their centres. You had personal training and you decided that you would set up your own personal training system. That's Push several years ago. Why? I mean, the question, if I was a club owner sitting there going, okay, well, I can do my own personal training, or I can go and buy in a system that's successful. What is the reason, and why does Push is Push different, and why should others out there be thinking, hang on, I should look at Push as an alternative to doing it myself?
Yeah, easy. There's different ways that you can do this. Number one, you can contract staff. Okay, pros and cons. Pros, you don't have to worry about the day-to-day with that individual. They pay you at the end of each week, and that's the way that works. The cons are obviously that you don't manage them, and they can roam, so to speak, I suppose, in the gym, contradict other trainers, speak a different language. Again, if they're doing a poor job in your business, it's your business that pays, because it's Mike that trains down at Viva Fitness, not Mike's PT. So there's pros and cons. Look, that's up to you guys, and certainly something that we're not interested in, because we don't have that control over giving what we say we're going to give from that one-on-one the first time we meet with somebody. We cannot be confident that all of those trainers are following a system or approach that's going to get them results. You don't know that they're going to be doing coaching on a daily basis, that they're going to be setting them goals weekly, that they're going to be doing basics from fitness measurement right through to setting up correct programs with inhibition and corrective exercise to ensure that you're working on postural defects that might be limiting the person from getting greater gains in the future with what they're trying to achieve with fat loss and so forth. So we want to make sure that people are doing those basics, and hence why we have a system of push. So push is a system that focuses on that as a holistic approach and a lifestyle approach, and because of that, the whole club has a changed culture, because they believe that push are the professionals that we use here at Viva to get the results that you come in for. So it doesn't matter if you're training with Mike, Dion, or Jamie, or Renner, everyone's going to be following a system, and they're just adding their own personality, of course. It's also very beneficial to the trainers, because the first thing people get scared off, and if I was to do it again, I'd probably take the system out of the push training systems. People think it's a system, they're going to tell me how to train. No, that's not the case. We're going to tell you basics in ways of training, but coach you in regards to how you can become a better trainer, and your club can get more revenue from what you're doing with your personal training. So we're going to work with trainers to look at what the non-negotiables are as a trainer, and then get everyone to get that approach with the training that they're doing. And we're already doing 30% of our members are all on personal training. So that's a big thing, obviously, for us, compared to industry standard of 6 to 8%. And the other clubs that have taken on push are growing, up to 15% and above, quite steadily compared to other clubs that were involved with Round Table, because of that culture, the sales system, marketing, management, and support. The guys are involved with not just their club, but they're involved with another 45 personal trainers here in South Australia they can speak the same language to. You've got a client that's pregnant, great, so we've got a push program that will be suitable for that person. You don't have to think about it. You can focus on having your head up and wowing your client, rather than head down writing programs, which is your prerogative, not theirs.
So just make it easy. Make it easy for
it's a proven working model. It's a system, something they can use. They can take away straight away, rather than saying we need to build personal training, how am I going to do it? It's a win-win, and it's for the club that gets involved, a very cost-effective win-win, because they build that into their new programs when they bring that on, so it doesn't actually effectively cost them a cent when they come on with it.
Excellent. Mate, thanks for your time today. All the best, and I'm sure we've got some great ideas. Dion,
thanks, Mike.
Cheers, mate.
Awesome.
Thanks, folks.